Hello guys, welcome back to Amaze Math, and today we'll look at part 2 of indices. So we're going to look at exam style questions for indices. So this is the IGCSE papers. Okay, please stay tuned till the end of the video. We'll look at a few examples, and we're going to apply the laws of indices that we learned in the previous video. So if you haven't watched it, please look at the previous video. So number 1, we have 8/27. And then we have a bracket, -2/3. So first of all, you need to change this negative fractional index to positive. And we change it to a positive by finding the reciprocal of this number, the base. So what's the reciprocal of 8/27? You just flip it. So 27/8. And then this one becomes positive. From there, we're going to do 27 and 8 separately. So we have 27. This denominator is the base. So the denominator is the root, sorry. So cube root of 27 is 3, and then power 2, that would be 9. Then for 8, we do the same thing. Cube root of 8 is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 2 is 8. So 2 squared, that would be 4. Therefore, the answer will be 9/4, which is the same as 4 goes into 9 twice, remainder 1 out of 4. Okay, so let's go to number 2 now. So we have 9/4 divided by 3/7. So we know that indices applies for the same base, so we can turn this one to a base 3. So 9 is the same as 3/2, because 3 times 3 is 9. So we can replace this 9 with the 3/2. So 3/2, and then we put the bracket 4, because 4 is outside there. It's the power for 9. And then we have divided by 3/7. So when there's a bracket, multiply the powers. So 3/2 times 4 is 8, divided by 3/7. When it's a division, we need to minus the powers. So 8 minus 7, that's the same as 3/1. 3/1 is the same as 3. Number 3. So work out 125 out of 27 power -2/3. So make it positive by flipping that one. So 27/125, then it becomes positive. Now this question is the same as number 1, so we'll do the same procedure. So cube root of 27, and then the answer power 2. Cube root of 27 is 3, 3/2 is 9. Cube root of 125, so cube root of 125 is 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125 squared. So 5 squared, that would be 25, and that's the answer. Number 4. So without using a calculator, write this in the form of 1/7 power k, where k is a positive whole number. So this is the solution. So 7 power, this one, when it's a times, we apply addition. So it's gonna be 7, 3 plus 2, and then the denominator is still 8. This one is 7, 5/5/7 power 8. When it's a division, you minus the powers. So 5 minus 8 would be 7 -3. So remember, when you want to change this one to positive, you have to reciprocate 7. And 7 can be written as 7/1. So reciprocal of 7/1 is 1/7. And then this becomes +3. So 1/7 power 3, it's in this form, 1/7 power k. K is a positive whole number. Okay, 4b. So this one was 4a. This is 4a. Now we go to 4b without using a calculator. Simplify that. So the solution would be, this question is similar to number 1. So flip the base. So 25 over 4. And this becomes 3 over 2. So this round, let's use the opposite. So we can do 25 square root of 25, because 2 is just squared. You don't need to put a 2 outside there. So square root of 25 is 5. Then 5 cube would be 5 times 5, 25. 25 times 5, 125 all over 4. Maybe we can do 4 cube. So 4 times 4 is 16. 16 times 4 is 64. So now we do the square root of 64. Square root of 64 is 8. You can leave your answer as this, or you can simplify it. So 8 goes into 12 once, remainder 4. And then 8 goes into 45 5 times, remainder because of 40, and then remainder 5 over 8. Number 5, work out the value of 25 power negative 3. So the solution, find the reciprocal of 25, that is 1 over 25. Then you cube it. So this is the same as 1 over 25 times 1 over 25 times 1 over 25, which is equal to 1 time over 15, 6, 25. So that's number 5. So that's 5 part A. Now let's go to 5 part B. Okay, on to 5b. Work out the value of 350 cube. Give your answer in standard form. Solution, 350 cube, it means 350 times another 350 times another 350. And that would give us 42,875,000. Now to write it in standard form, so standard form should be in this form: a times 10 power b, where a is between 1 and 9. Like the number should be not less than 1 and not greater than 9. Let me just write it again. So a should be less than 9 but greater than 1. So we can put a decimal point. So we move like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the decimal point will be there. So we've moved 7 times, 4.2875. 7 times will be positive 7. So when you move the decimal point towards the right, the power would be positive. If you're to move it towards the left, then it will be negative. Okay, number 6, 0.125, negative 2 over 3. So let's change this one to reciprocal. So 0.125 can be written as 125 out of 1,000. Like we change it to a fraction. So the reciprocal of this will be 1,000 over 125. And then now we apply the positive 2 over 3. So we have found the reciprocal. So here we do 1,000. Cube root of 1,000 would be 10, because 10 times 10, 100. 100 times 10 is 1,000. So 10 power 2, that is 100. And then same thing for 125. Cube root over 125 would be 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. So 5 squared would be 25. So we divide these two because it's a division sign. 25 divided by 1 will be 4. 100 divided by 25 would be 4. Number 7, we have some information: country and its surface area in kilometer squared. China is 9.60 times 10 power 6. Maldives is 3.00 times 10 power 2. The ratio of surface area of the Maldives to surface area of China can be written in the form 1:n. Find the value of n. So this is the solution. So China, the value is 9.60 times 10 power 6. So we can write it in ordinary form. This is standard form. Now we write it in ordinary form. So 0.60, so 960. Then we add 4 more zeros. So 4 more zeros because 2 zeros will be removed by power 2. So 960 was that. So we add how many zeros? 4 zeros. Like that. So 9,600,000. And then Maldives. 3.00 times 10 power 2. That is the same as 300. So we're writing the surface area of Maldives to China. So we need to start with Maldives versus China. So Maldives is 300. China is 9 million. So remember this one, the 300 should be reduced to 1. So we divide it by itself on both sides. So this one you have 1 is 2. You can remove those 2 zeros with that, and then 3 goes into 96. 3, 2. So it's 3, 200. So therefore n is the same as 3,200. Number 8, find the exact value of 8 power 2 thirds times 49 power negative a half. So 8 2 thirds is the same as cube root of 8, which is 2. 2 squared is 4. Then 49 negative a half. So this negative a half is the same as square root. But now we have to flip this one because it's a negative power. So it becomes 1 over 49. And then half. Half is the same as square root. So we do square root of 49, which is 7.
Square root of 1 over 49 is 1 over 7 times 4 is 4 over 7.
Number 9, Patrick has to work out the exact value of 64 power negative a quarter. Patrick says a quarter of 64 is 16. So 64 power a quarter is the same as 16. Explain what is wrong with what Patrick says. So let's do the way Patrick has done it. So solution, we can work it out the way Patrick did it. A quarter of 16 is 64. Sorry, a quarter of 64 is 16. A quarter of 64 is 16. But the real solution, what is the correct solution? 64 and power quarter can be written as, remember this denominator is the root. So this is the fourth root of 64. Fourth root of 64 would be 2.828. You can do this one on the calculator and then round it up to 3dp. So it does not have an exact value, it's a decimal. So Patrick is wrong. We can do a quarter of 16, rather we should do 64, fourth root of 64. Now let's do the last question. Simplify 8 power 2 times cube root of 4 power 6. Give your answer in the form 2 power a, where a is an integer. Show each stage of your working clearly. So the solution will be what? Okay, so we can put this one 8 to the base 2, and we can also put 4 to the base 2. Like we want the bases to be the same. So 8 is the same as 2 power 3 because 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 2 is 8, so you need 3 2's. And then you put the 2 outside, so bracket 2. Do the same thing for this one. So cube root of 4 can be written as 2 power 2 because 2 power 2 is 4. Then you put the bracket 6. So this is the same as when it's a bracket, you multiply the powers. 3 times 2, 6, times, multiply the brackets as well. So we have cube root of 2 power 12. Okay, so 2 power 6 times 2 power 12. Cube root can be written as a fractional index, meaning 3. Remember when I said the root is the same as the denominator, so 3 will be written as 1 out of 3 because it's a fractional index. It's a fractional exponent as well. Okay, let me just give an example over here. 25. So 25, 1 out of 2 is the same as square root of 25. 27 power a third can be written as cube root of 27. So the point is, this is the root, that becomes the root, so the denominator is the root. So that's why we are saying this one is a third. So we can cancel 3 by, so we cancel 3 divided by 3 is 1 and 12 divided by 3 is 4. So 2 power 6 times 2 power 4. Multiplication, we add them, so 6 plus 4 is 2 power 10. That marks the end of our lesson today. Thank you for watching till the end. Stay tuned for the next video next week. Enjoy your day, enjoy your night wherever you are. Bye bye.